All mortals will taste death, but only some will taste life. You need to live more. And I'm not going to waste your time like other YouTubers with a big intro. You just need to live more. And you need to go out of your way to create more experiences and more things that you will remember for a very long time. Because in 20 years' time, you do not want the last 20 years to just be a blur, just a smudge of just daily routine and not doing anything else than just going to work, coming back home, sleeping, maybe eating and playing some video games, and maybe going to the gym, and just do that every single day, and you just create this gray period of just years and years and years and years and years and years, and you won't be able to pick out any specific event. You won't have any flavor, any vibrancy to it. And then before you know it, you're too old. You cannot do the same things that you used to do. I'm only 19, and I know that I am not experienced. I haven't experienced life. I'm just in the start myself. But I know that what I'm afraid of is this. And therefore, I think I want to speak about it. That's why I'm speaking about it. Because some people genuinely live their whole lives trapped in the same routine, even if it's good for them, right? Even if they go to the gym and eat healthy and don't play video games and just lock in, you just do the same shit every single day, and your whole life is just one big gray smush of just decades and decades and decades, and you cannot point out anything experiencing in your life, like fun. Like imagine when you get a kid, right? And you have a kid, and your kid asks you, like, what was it like when you just got out of, what was it like when you got your first job? And you cannot pick out any good experience in that period of time because all you did was go to the job and come back home and just do nothing at all. The thing is, routine is comfortable. It's what you're used to. And often going out of your way to do stuff takes effort, right? It takes effort to drive all the way over to, let's say you want to hike a mountain, right? It's going to take effort to drive over there and hike the mountain, right? It's going to take effort. Let's say you want to go skydiving. It's going to take effort and money, and you don't want to risk it. What if I don't like it? What if I'm too scared? Why should I put money to it? It's all effort, and that's why you stay in the same routine that you always do, because stepping outside of it is scary, and it's most of all hard and boring, and you are comfortable in your little bubble. I know. The actionable steps that you can do is never decline to hang out with anybody. So this happens to me very often, right? For example, the other day, someone in my family got a baby. No, they got their baby a couple of weeks ago, but it just got baptized a couple of days ago. I was at work during the actual baptism, in the church where they put water on the baby's head and whatever. But I was invited to the after dinner party. I was at work. I just had like an 8-hour shift, like a 10-hour shift. I don't remember. Either I could choose to drive all the way, like almost an hour over to this place where this dinner with, my whole extended family was going to be, or I could just go home, right? And the thing was, I didn't even though it's in my family, they're not that close to me, right? She's not, the woman who had the baby is not that close to me in family, so it would be totally fine if I just went home. But I just thought to myself, I need to go over there, because if I do not do it, then I will do the same thing that I always do, which is just go home and just go to the gym and sit out in nature, and then play a little bit of video games and then go to bed, right? And work. So even though I didn't want to, because it was so far away, and where I live, like, what is it? A liter of gas where I live is like €2.5 euros, which is like $2.5, which is like one of the highest gas prices in the world. And I didn't want to fucking pay to go all the way over there, right? Like, just to go there with my car was like it was like $10 just to go there and back for gas. And I still went. And I went there, and it was actually fun. It wasn't the most exciting thing, but it was something. And I stayed there for like a couple of hours, ate good food, whatever, saw the baby, saw all my extended family, and just went home. And I do not regret it, because the truth is, most of the time, the effort before you actually do something and go out of your way to, most of the time when you attend stuff, it doesn't seem as good as in your head most of the time when somebody invites you to do something, it doesn't sound exciting, but in reality, it is exciting. Because think, like, I don't know if it's just me, but whenever I go to something, even if it was kind of, like kind of mid and it wasn't the most fun thing, I'm always happier that I went than I didn't go, right? And the other day, I visited my old boarding school here I used to go to a boarding school for 2 years, and I left like 1.5 years ago, and I just, drove over there because I was in the vicinity. And like all these memories came rushing back. The girl that I used to have a relationship with, the one time when I was, drunk as fuck with all my boarding school friends in the boarding school basement when, the boarding school was hosting a party. The one time where, I ran a fucking marathon with 2 of my friends. The other time where I got my fucking bike stolen. I know it's shit, but it's kind of like a funny experience. Or the one time, or like all the times when I went to the library and I studied really hard because I went out of my way to go there. Or the other times where, I fell in love with other, like now all the memories are coming back, right? And it's kind of like I close my eyes and I reminisce about those 2 years in boarding school, right? And I just think, and the feeling that's created in my body is not a feeling, it's more of an answer. And it's answering the question of, have I lived life? Do I feel fulfilled? And when that question is asked, that reminiscence, that nostalgia, that melancholy from all those experiences and things that I did, it answers the question, yes, I feel like my life is full and it's beautiful. It's like this artwork, even the bad things, even the breakups or the times where I got bullied for my YouTube channel, right? Imagine a giant artwork. You need the dark colors, right? And the bright colors like yellow and blue and orange and whatever. You need them together because the bright colors wouldn't stand out without the dark colors, and the dark colors wouldn't stand out without the light colors. And if you paint it all together, it's this beautiful, vibrant painting. And what you need to do is add more strokes to it. Go out of your fucking way. Like, I'm sorry, I'm swearing. I'm trying not to. You need to go out of your way to do more stuff. Because your routine, however healthy and however much you like it, you never gain experiences and you never gain memories by staying in a safe zone of doing the same stuff every day, regardless of whether it's good or bad for you. Because routine means repetition, and repetition does not add those bright, like fucking like yellow and red and blue to your giant color palette, right? I think a lot of guys on self-improvement think that if they're just healthy and if they're just, oh, look at me, I'm doing, meditation and journaling and sleeping, early and going out into nature. They think that as long as they live a life of routine and strength, then they're going to be happy, right? Then they're going to live a fulfilled life. But I've slowly started to realize that, yeah, that's good, but there won't be any memories. It would, like, even if you're on self-improvement, right? Regardless of whether you're consistent, healthy or not, it doesn't matter. 20 years from now, that will all just be a sludge of just, like, you won't be able to pick anything out because you're not doing anything out of the ordinary. And it's only the stuff out of the ordinary that you will truly remember. And those are the things that you will think about and look back on. And then when that question is answered, is my life fulfilled? The memories, the most vibrant colors and the darkest colors, those are the ones that will answer the question. Yes, being on self-improvement is good, but a part of self-improvement and a part of living life is going out of your way to create new experiences. Number 1, never decline somebody when they invite you to go out. Number 2, try to go out of your way to plan stuff with other people. If you do those 2 things, your life will be a lot more fulfilled. Last thing, which I've been keeping in the back of my mind for this whole video, is a lot of guys watching this kind of content are into self-improvement. I bet you've watched a lot of videos where people, they explain to you, oh, self-improvement, 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 self-improvement. And a lot of people will just tell you, oh, just be consistent, just lock in and be disciplined, and, say no to parties, say no to girls, stay, locked in while everybody else parties. You're gonna be, the locked in guy, like you're on your winter arc. If there's one thing I've learned over the last 3 years, and you need to listen very closely. If there's something I've learned over the last 3 years, the one big lesson I wish I could tell my younger self, even though I'm 19, I know I haven't lived life yet, but I've been on self-improvement for 3 years, on and off, constantly. I've tried everything, man. I've smoked, I've drank, and I know that's not crazy. I know that's not like drugs or whatever, but it's still substances, right? I've been super locked in, like never missed a single day of anything, never, ever procrastinated for months on end. And I've been on the very low end. Like I just got out of the breakup, I would drink every single weekend, party constantly. I've been on both sides of the spectrum. And I know that when I was younger, somebody kept on telling me, oh, you need balance in life, And all I would ever think was, no, I don't need balance in life because, that's just for suckers, that's for the losers, because, I'm going to be locked in and consistent while everybody else just slacks off. That's what I thought. And if that's you, and now I'm speaking to my younger self, now I'm speaking specifically to the audience watching this right now, who is just solely focused on improving themselves, creating memories, and creating vibrancy in your life. Listen. Sorry, I just ran out of storage. What I was saying was, adding experiences, adding memories, and adding vibrancy to your life is a part of self-improvement, even if you sacrifice your health or your mental health. Those memories that you create and that vibrancy and those moments you can look back to in your life is worth it, even if you sacrifice being disciplined and being on self-improvement, because those memories in themselves will bring you fulfillment and life happiness in the future, because you can look back on them and say, I have truly lived life both in the brights and the darks, like this huge artwork of brights and blues and blacks and yellows and gray and every single range. And I know there's a guy inside of you fighting, saying, no, that's bad because you gotta be consistent, and he's just trying to manipulate me. No, I know exactly who you are. I know exactly who you are, because I used to be like you too, right? I used to be exactly like that. Please. And I know it's hard. Because all you've ever been indoctrinated to believe is just be consistent. And you'll probably take my advice for granted. You're likely younger than me if you think like this. Maybe you're not. I don't know. I feel like a lot of younger guys think that way. Like really, I just gotta be consistent on self-improvement. And that's not bad, because it brings you a long way. I'm not telling you to slack off. What I'm telling you to do is go to more parties. Go, kiss girls whenever you can. If you have game, whatever, don't be like, oh yeah, I gotta, no girls because it's gonna take away my attention. No, go and have fun, right? Go drink. Don't smoke, that's not good for you, but go drink. It's also not good for you, but it's not as bad, I think. Go to parties. Go stay out late with your friends. Go to the skate park, have fun. Now, the reason why I'm saying experiences, because, you might have realized I'm making the connection that experiences are like bad, right? Like they're bad, they're against self-improvement. Not always, right? Like hiking a mountain is good. Like going out into nature is good. Doing like a business is good. But what I mean is the bad stuff that you're constantly avoiding, like parties and drinking and girls. Girls are not bad. I don't know why I said that, but you know what I mean, right? You forget that those are part of being young, and you're not gonna be young forever. And one day you're too old, and you're not gonna be able to party. And you're gonna have a full-time fucking job, right? I have a full-time job. I've had it for a couple of months, and I immediately, I know I haven't had it for many years, right? I'm not talking like from experience, but I can tell you that, like, immediately in the last 2 months, I have had 0 parties, none of that. All my friends are just moving to different universities. Nobody has time anymore, right? And I've kind of realized, like, I kind of missed out, and that feeling of missing out and the regret is gonna be bigger than any measurable, improvement that you're gonna have from not going to the parties. What I'm telling you is, be young, have fun, right? Be healthy, yes. Be on self-improvement, yes. But experiences and memories and having fun is a part of self-improvement because it brings fulfillment and fullness to your life. And I know it's hard for you to realize, and I know something inside of you is inclined to say, no, this guy's just manipulating me, he's just weak, he's just, he's not on self-improvement, so he doesn't know what he's talking about, so, I shouldn't listen to him. There was a YouTuber called Jack Piggott who was really big, and he stopped uploading. I think he stopped permanently, and he would advocate for people playing video games at least a little bit a day. Like, he was a self-improvement YouTuber who was saying you should be allowed to play video games. And I just thought, what a fucking loser. Like, he's just so inconsistent, and then he's so inconsistent, and now he's trying to push his inconsistency onto me. Like, only now do I realize, and only now, I know I'm not old, but from the last 3 years, if there's something that I could take away, was you need balance, but only balance to the point where you're still on self-improvement and consistent. I'm currently in a really bad period with self-improvement because I suffer from PTSD, and that's just, it's not something I joke around with. I actually have a diagnosis and severe anxieties, so I'm very addicted to playing video games currently. So maybe, I understand if you don't want to listen to me. I'm just going to be transparent. I play video games, right? I eat junk food. I'm not the most consistent guy in the world. I still go to the gym. I still go out into nature and sleep on time. I just want to be honest. And now you can decide whether you want to take my advice or not, but I strongly suggest that you do just go out and live your fucking life, dude. Just have fun, even if it contradicts, even if you have to stay up late and fuck up your sleep, or drink a little bit, or have a little bit of fun. Because trust me, bro, not only will those be good memories, but you will never grow and you will never learn lessons. Your charisma will stay the same if you don't go out and experience stuff. Your knowledge, your personality will just be dry. Like, I swear to God, I've met people who are so consistent on self-improvement, and the one thing I notice is their personalities are so dry because they do nothing but the same routine every day. Personality, charisma, all of these stats largely comes from doing stuff and experiencing shit. Just go out there, man. Have fun. But I'm not telling you to go overboard, like just have fun. No. Find that balance, but most importantly, know and realize and accept that balance is the best thing if you're in self-improvement. I'll see you in the next video.